Welcome to the Global Music Show. I'm your host, Scott.
And Jack.
And today, on our first topic, we will be talking about the 2025 Grammys.
You know, and today the specifics that we're going on to would be into the 2020 Grammys award-winning Best Country Album, Beyonce. I mean, the MJ Killer herself managed to win Top Country Artist for the Top Country Album. Apologies for my slip up there. Even though she's not a country artist, I don't think she's made any country song besides apparently this album. I mean, it's just absolutely outstanding how someone who's got popularity, who's got the Grammys behind her, 100% rigged, and also manages to just pass up all these up-and-coming artists that I would say are genuinely better. What do you think about that, Scott?
Well, I agree with that, because obviously we all know the Grammys is rigged, just like you said.
Yes.
And isn't Beyonce dating a rapper?
I mean, that's the whole topic in itself.
I mean, no, don't say that. I mean, if she's going to be a country artist, she's dating a rapper from, is he from New York?
Ooh,
I don't think that's not very Western, is it?
Someone who's in the suburbs, who's never had to struggle on a farm, who's never had to pay for anything in her life that hasn't come from daddy's money, probably. I mean, shout out to Beyonce, but really, I'm not that much of a fan. But onto topics like, for example, an actual up-and-coming music artist who's actually a country music singer. We being the CB Country, Callum. Hello, Callum. How you doing?
Hello, guys. Thank you for inviting me on the show today.
No worries.
You want to tell us about, don't you? That might be actually country. Anyway, Callum, please tell us about your up-and-coming song.
Well, the new song is called Backroads and Moonlight, and it kind of means a lot to me, to be fair, because...
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah. It's about driving down the back roads and getting up in the morning, spending time with the family.
Oh, so like everyday stuff.
Yeah.
What it's like to be an actual country person.
Yeah, like an actual Western person.
Yeah, an actual
Western.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, okay. Proceed.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't ask me about the Beyonce's winning as well, to be fair, but...
Please tell us. Go ahead.
About Beyonce winning Top Country Album of the Year.
She's a pop artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, some people weren't very happy with her winning.
Would that include yourself?
I can't per se myself, just because...
Oh, you're hoping for some deals, are you? As an up-and-coming music artist, you're hoping for some deals.
Don't want a bad reputation already.
Yeah.
It's not
Can't slag out for anyone in the business like we do you?
Yeah, it's not coming these guys.
He's not Eminem, is he?
No, he's not Eminem.
Comment as much.
Yeah.
As
Drake will say, they tend to sue.
Or as people on Beyonce's list would say if they were here, R.I.P. They tend to pew pew.
Yeah, the good old pew pew. The MJ Killer herself,
Can you say that?
I mean, even when he did it. Oh, we're not scared.
We're not. There is no regulations to what we say.
No, we're in the back end of the actual country, unlike some people that for some reason can win the best country album. I mean, that's absolutely astonishing. I mean, not to shame her or anything. No, 100% to shame her. Anyway, please, no, carry on. Carry on.
So I wrote this song, kind of means a lot to me. Comes from, in the heart. It's not just some generic, any old crap that AI tends to generate these days.
Well, we'll move on to this AI topic later.
That's a later topic. That's
a later one. We spoiled it already.
Yeah, no. This song, anyway, from the heart.
From the heart.
Yeah, from the
soul.
From the heart. No typing.
It's called Backroads and Moonlight. I've not really performed it yet in front of anybody, so this will be a first. This will be like a world debut.
Oh, yeah.
A world debut.
Yeah, so this is a bit acapella as well. No guitar, no instruments, just pure voice.
Yeah, I can.
Come on.
Well, let's hear it.
Let's see it.
Let's hear it.
And with the wind in my hair, feeling wild and free. Down by the river, there's a place that we know, where the world slows down, the time just won't go. Every moment feels like sweet goodbye, and the stars come alive in the midnight sky. We're chasing We're chasing dreams on these back roads, where the moonlight kisses the dust as we go. Turn up the music, let the night unfold. We're running wild and we're never getting old. With your hand in mine under endless skies, this is where the heartland lies. So that was my new song that I've just debuted tonight, or today, or in the evening, wherever you're listening in the world, of Backroads and Moonlight, and that was the very, very first time performing it live in front of a live audience.
I mean, it was 100% better than whatever Beyonce could have possibly produced on an album.
Thank you. You're too kind.
You're a superstar.
Cowboy Carter who?
Exactly, I know.
Yeah, no.
So the main inspiration for that was, from the heart, from the soul, and artists like Johnny Cash, with his songs like Folsom Prison Blues.
Yeah, I could feel the inspiration from it.
Yeah,
really.
or like Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, we could hear the soul of the country coming out in the lyrics.
Thank you.
About an everyday situation. I mean, Beyonce never could do that.
No, she drives around in Pagani, for God's sake. She's not on a horse, is she?
No.
No, I've got an old F-150 pickup.
Exactly. The only thing she's got is horsepower.
That was a very good pun.
That was a very good fun.
Anyway, on to topic 2. And you're free to add any of your inklings on this as well, CB himself. Where did the inspiration of CB come from, by the way?
Well, see, my initials are just, it's my initials really. CB has a nice ring to it.
Talk about a lot from the soul, and yet your entire stage name is just your initials. Really is everyday life. Anyway,
from the heart.
Very
on to topic 2.
Because it has a nice ring to it too, CB.
What do you think on the new recent as times are progressing? We can see that albums are no longer really the top selling, and rather a lot of people are now referring to that streams and developing revenue from things like social media and YouTube, rather than stricken down to album covers or trying to get album releases out of there. People are now saying, due to recent times and also the development of AI, which we'll get onto later, what would you say as a up-and-coming music artist, would you go down the route of? Would you try and join an album, or would you rather produce through social media?
You do both. So you do both, in my opinion, would be smart enough. So you'd being being an artist was quite, I'm upcoming. I'm not exactly big by any means, but you'd go to you do both routes. You'd release it, you'd hype it up, you'd have it on like pre-sale, pre-ad. Like on Fender, he had an album, people watching, and he said it's gonna come out in February 2025, and this was still in 2024, and he got people hyped up about it, myself included. And then he would drop songs leading up towards the album saying this one made the album because X, Y and Z, or this song didn't make the album but it was still a good enough song to release to the public, I didn't want you to miss out on that. So he released that as a stream on Spotify. And then for like myself, you'd release the song, and then you'd release an EP, see how well that would do, and then you try to release an album and see how well the album would become. But you'd either release it as the standalone physical copy, like a CD, or you'd release it as a stream on Spotify, where people can listen to it for free, or you'd release it on Apple Music behind a paywall in order to make money.
So you think that a combinedness of streams and then moving your way up to an album cover is what your go-to way
Yeah.
is. You think that the build-up is more important. Is actually listening to some of AI music artists that he claims could compete with some of the more modern artists around of our times.
Hey, they were my words. You were words into my mouth.
Oh, well, please, as you are here, please tell us, what do you think of the AI music
Well, the
industry?
AI music scene, I would say it's good and bad. Like, there's good aspects to it where you could hear Frank Sinatra singing See You Again by Tyler, the Creator, to a very, very different artist. But you could hear that if you really wanted to. Or there's this one guy who does create AI generated music, and it's quite comedic. Like, he creates comedic music with AI of like the 60s era, and it's surprisingly quite good. Like, it's actually, like, I do listen to some of his songs every now and again, and they aren't, you know, like, you can tell it's AI generated, but it's good in my opinion. Like, it's funny. The song itself is funny. It's funny to listen to, but it's not too bad of a song.
Would
It's
you
not-
say AI is appealing to the fantasy side of music, essentially,
Yeah,
with the way you're describing it?
yeah.
Is it appealing to people's, different people's, like, tastes? And
Yeah.
it's giving them stuff that they wouldn't normally hear. And as we know about many of ourselves, we're always digging for different things, or we're always wanting to experience different things. It's why stuff becomes more and more extreme sides of it, because we're always searching for something new. With AI now, we're able to create everything that we want is new,
Yeah.
because it's smarter and it can create up on the spot.
But
And as it becomes more advanced.
I can say with AI as well, people can generate, like, say, Whitney Houston singing, I don't know, what's the song that like, you wouldn't hear her sing?
Rap,
you
rap
hear-
god.
Yeah. And then if they say if that went like big on like for TikTok, for example, and then people like put that Spotify, release it on YouTube, put it on YouTube, they would then earn revenue off that, of somebody else's voice, and it's not their
So,
work.
so,
as
so you're,
such.
you're telling me I could potentially create, like, merge, like, BTS, for example, with, like, Slipknot,
Yeah,
and just, like, make, like, some Korean, like, heavy metal, thrash metal.
pretty much. If it sounded good as well.
I could have BTS singing Duality by Slipknot. That's actually mental.
Yeah.
That sound Korean and everything. I'm not going to imitate the accent
please
for
don't.
racial
Please
reasons.
don't.
but
She showed up.
that's actually mental. Like, you could also have, like, Bob Marley.
Yeah, Bob Marley.
I don't know what other genre he could do, because Bob Marley, really into it. What genre was he? Is he more like Jamaican
Yeah, Bob
folk?
Marley was Jamaican. It was.
I know he was Jamaican.
It's
like,
reggae, but
Reggae.
I'm trying to think of the genre.
Yeah, so
So you could have Bob Marley singing BTS.
you could have Bob Marley being like Tupac for like.
You could have Bob Marley singing Mika, Mikun.
Miku.
Miku.
Thank you.
Hatsune Miku.
Yeah, Hatsune.
Aren't they,
That's
aren't they also an AI
Yes,
generated?
they no. There's singers that actually sing the Miku songs, but the actual artist that they claim it as is an AI kawaii girl.
Imagine going to like a live event expecting like an Asian kawaii girl and just see.
If
like,
anyone
four
in
grown men.
Sheffield is listening to this podcast, we have a very good friend of ours called Ryan. We also recently, due to using the dangerous thing of Google Maps, we were actually able to locate his location. So if anyone is wanting to speak on Hatsune Miku
Please,
with a
come
man
to the
by the
show,
name of
please.
Ryan,
So,
I'm sure you've seen many individuals in the music industry, don't you?
Yeah. Like, for example, have you,
for example, Kendrick Lamar recently had a feud with one.
yeah, the Drake feud.
Ah, yes. Let's get into that because you know they love to sue.
It was around 2024, weren't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
midway through.
And then also
2024.
went into this year with the
Also
Super
into-
Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Super Bowl.
Ah, yes, the Super Bowl.
So-
a very memorable experience.
I mean, our me in particular, I was keeping track up to date with this beef because I was loving all the diss tracks that were coming out. Every single one of them that Kendrick released, like 5 per day, pretty much.
Do you think it's true that Drake has a son?
Well, Drake. Was it his son or was it son or daughter?
Both he went for.
Oh, he went for both.
He went for both.
What?
Apparently he's got a secret son that Kendrick apparently released, but that's not been claimed.
Well, I wonder why it's not been.
I mean, it's a lovely part of defamation. 5-second rule. Just for the audio listeners in the audience.
I just dropped my waffle on the floor.
Yes, I can meet. Country music artist. Dropped
Yeah, I'm not comedian. I mean, I could be a funny guy.
Yes, he eats a lot of mushrooms because he's a fun guy.
Those...
Dad jokes for you. We just love them.
But yeah, who do you reckon like won the beef in total?
Kendrick.
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 Kendrick. There was no way Drake would have won that beef.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it ended with the same, as the saying goes, say Drake. After that, and also the fact that he performed it on the Super Bowl and got an entire audience to say A minor in the middle of the...
What was his name as well? His ex.
is it?
Sabrina Williams.
You mean Sabrina Carpenter?
Sabrina Williams.
Oh, Sabrina
Williams.
Williams,
No,
yeah.
not Sabrina Carpenter.
Got her
Oh yeah,
to
that's
dance.
a different one. Got her to crip walk
Yes.
It's a fair point, that.
on Drake's grave, as it happened to, I think, appeared on that Super Bowl. I think he dropped dead after that, and also his lawyers are probably working overtime.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll have a cease and desist come through the post. Well, you guys have a cease and desist. I'll just get my manager to sort that for me.
I mean, we haven't really heard much from Drake, have we?
No.
Since he's gone quiet.
I mean, he tried releasing one song with some random guy, unknown artist, I think he was something like that, and flopped real bad.
Introducing up-and-coming artists. I'm a good guy, really.
Well, that's all well and good if the song didn't suck.
Yeah, the song.
The song was absolutely awful, and
Dropped deader than Skibidi Toilet did. But we're not talking about that.
that's not our era.
No, that's not our era. That's whatever the gen that is.
I mean, we're talking more American here, aren't we? We could try, because we are a British.
Yes,
podcast.
let's bring it a bit closer to
bring
home.
it home. The Brit Music Award for Sabrina Carpenter live performance.
Yeah, Ray was very good. I love that. Ray's Oscar-winning Tears, Chef's Kiss.
Really, as a country singer, you listen to a lot of different genres.
Hey, he was a country singer. Doesn't mean I'm tied to one genre. I can listen to any that I like.
Beyonce, for example, does a lot more other than just country. That's all I'm saying. But
That's what we've been saying.
all jokes aside, there was a lot of complaints about Sabrina Carpenter's like performance at the
Apparently,
Brit
some people
Awards.
don't like it as well because it wasn't very.
It was-
Some people don't like it. I can't remember why. I know
was
some like
big-
middle-aged men complained.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate. Yeah, I
Yes.
enjoyed it though.
Yes.
I thought it was very good. I loved it. Being
Oh.
the British country singer that I am, it was bloody brilliant.
Although I think some parents would have to avoid
So I
explaining to the
feel
child.
like it was after 9 PM though. It was after Watershed, so it was within reason.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So they really shouldn't be complaining, should
Yeah,
they?
it wasn't really like.
Not really there.
It's past 9 PM. I'm sorry, but that's down to you, kind of. You know the Watershed hours.
It's just them Twitter users, and it's always the Twitter user.
We'll
I don't need to see you on the news.
Yeah, we're a music podcast. We're a music podcast. Need to remember that. We're a music podcast.
Right.
Evening, we're going to promote our guest star host that is here with us today. You'll be very happy to know this, but we do have at least a following that will be able to boost up you within the industry and help up as we are starring, as the full meaning of this podcast was to help up and coming Moochie artists not get robbed by people like Beyonce that just absolutely just steal the Grammys, and maybe people who are actually country artists can win the Grammys, and in hopes to promote people that are up and coming rather than going for the traditional or the old.
That's if he's bothered about the Grammys. Not all artists go for it. Sometimes they just go for the
Either way, it's going to promote him.
Ah,
So then, CB, tell us about yourself, what you're going to stand for, and any new musics that you're planning on releasing, or new albums that you're planning on releasing.
Oh, well, first off, I hope you might be able to get me... Well, not that I hope so, but I hope like yourselves would potentially gain followers as being like the world's biggest, or the UK's biggest podcast. Or music podcast, I should say. So I would hope so. That would be a thing.
Yeah, we're the biggest one here.
Yeah. Well,
clearly the best one.
we're the best ones.
Don't ask
So a bit about myself. For those of you that are new to my music, my name's CB. I was born and raised in a little town called Barnsley. If you don't know it.
Oh, we're familiar. We visited it.
Yeah, this is very nice,
A few
isn't
times.
it? Yeah, it's very
We dropped
nice.
through.
Yeah, we have the posh water fountains in the centre.
Yeah, I was jogging down the Pennine Trail. It just happened to come up here.
And what do I have to tell you about myself? Some of my music is inspired by my father. He was in the RAF, so kind of got to travel the world with him, see different aspects. Like father, or like your mother and father get posted somewhere, you'll travel with them potentially if they take them with you.
Yeah, I had a friend like that.
So while he's on base, you get to be in the house. I'll go on base and see him his job. But I got to travel the world with my dad. That's an inspiration behind my music. Some of my other songs, like Daddy Where You Gone, that's, when my dad went off and fought.
That's a 100% best song name I have
Brilliant title.
ever heard.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Brings the tears out.
He'll be back.
No. Do you know? That was my dad's funeral song, that was.
Oh, what a shame. I mean,
What a shame. I mean, you were laughing along with us, so...
yeah. Didn't matter that much.
Yeah, no, I wasn't laughing. What are you on about?
Did you plan it?
His death or...
Yeah.
Please tell us, we're a non-judge podcast.
Yeah, this is...
We're definitely not wearing wires. Anyway, moving on to, because we are a happy, cheery podcast, we don't care what he does. Please continue to tell us about your up-and-coming music.
So, as you heard,
That isn't about your dad's funeral. He's
So-
depressing.
So, as you heard, I do have a new song coming out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we heard it.
Called Backwards and Moonlight.
Good song, that, actually.
Thank you. First time. World debut earlier. That's due to come out. And that was a demo rendition, it wasn't the full thing. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying, that was due to come out. I've got potentially going on tour this year for the first time. Going on tour, I don't know whether it's a UK tour or a world tour.
But you've only released one song.
No, I have other songs.
You have other songs.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, what do you mean I've got one song? I have another song.
Oh,
I have other
David
songs.
told you about this.
I don't really listen to him.
He was an up-and-coming artist.
Yeah. Got
Sorry
a song.
about that. My co-host Scott doesn't actually research the individuals they bring on the show that much. He likes to go with the flow a bit.
Yeah.
Try to get you know you as a person rather than knowing you as an already known established artist.
I feel like
I did
a number in the system, Scott.
I did all the research. It's fine. I know
Thank
who
you,
you are.
thank you, Jack.
Yes.
Thank you.
What about your other songs like Daddy Gone?
Daddy, where you gone?
Sorry, I had to shorten it. Like Daddy, Where You Gone? The new song that you've just released.
Mama
I got another
Alone.
song called like My Hometown.
Down in the Roughs in Barnsley. I mean, you've heard them all.
Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed them. Hopefully, we're going on tour. May release another album.
Where are you planning on going on tour?
Yeah. Where's that?
Are you going to go through Manchester, London?
Oh, fair enough. It's all just like Leeds, start from my hometown.
Ooh, are you going to perform on the tram lines?
Who knows? I can't say anything, but who knows? Maybe try and get that Glastonbury spot if I can.
We're always good for the.
I mean, Leeds.
If you can put a good word in.
Oh, we could.
could.
We've had some stars in the glass.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We know
potential
who you are.
tour, maybe Tramlines. You know,
Maybe
can't say
Tramlines.
anything,
We can't
you know.
say.
You'll
But
have to
who knows?
see. Potential tour, new music. Can't speak now. New music coming out.
Yeah.
Me even do another album.
As we are coming up to the last and the final minutes of our show, is there anything you'd like to say personally to our listeners as something that you stand for, or a simple message to give to everyone listening?
Thank you for inviting me on. Thank you for listening to me today. And,
You're very much welcome.
Thank you.
Yes,
and
that's all good.
letting me talk about myself, my music, even like I said earlier, getting to view my song on your show, so an exclusive. An exclusive demo just for you guys. And I hope people listening enjoyed me being on the show. I hope they enjoyed my music. I hope they, potentially could gain more followers, more fans. And
We've always loved having you, and we've loved having you on, and you've been a fantastic guest star host.
Thank you.
Now,
Even
Scott,
though he was last minute start, everybody else said no, so we kind of had no choice but to bring him on, didn't we, really?
Thanks.
Yeah.
But you've been really
you've
cooperative
been really
today.
cooperative. Scott, since
Hello.
you brought us in,
Oh,
you'll
yes.
be the one to take us out.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Sign off the show.
Alright, well, now we're back to me for just 2 seconds. I hope all you people listening to this brilliant podcast, top notch, #1 in the UK, every sales come to us. And we would like to end this on a short break. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
And now on to our sponsor,
Hey.
Manscaped.